Hi class, this is Abe here, making a small video on null and alternative hypothesis. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is because for the second project that we have, the paper on experimental design and regression analysis, this is a very important concept. If you don't get these right, the null and alternative hypotheses, uh, everything else that's going to come after, it's not going to make much sense. So that's why it's important to get this component correct, and just to ensure that you do have the correct null and alternative hypothesis. So as you're thinking about the hypothesis for HEB, about the washer and dryers, you want to keep these ideas in mind about the null and alternative. So for the null hypothesis, we have to remember that the null hypothesis is going to state that something is not changing or something is not being affected. So for this one, there is no effect in the null hypothesis, or nothing has changed. In addition to that, we have to remember that this hypothesis, which is usually the first one, this is the one that we are testing for. We are either rejecting this one or failing to reject it. So again, there is no effect, nothing has changed for the null. Conversely, our alternative hypothesis, this is the exact opposite of the null. So for this one, there is an effect, there is a change. This one, as I've said, it's the opposite of the null hypothesis. So just keep that in mind. Whereas the null is the one that has no effect and no change. That is the one that you are testing for. The exact opposite would be the alternative. This one will have an effect, either something increased, whatever effect happened, something decreased, whatever that change may have been. I have an example that I came up with. It's a very simple example. The null hypothesis states that having a college education does not increase one's job opportunities. So here you have the no change factor in this hypothesis, that it does not increase. So here there was no change, no increase, no effect. Whereas the alternative hypothesis for this example is that having a college education increases one's job opportunity. So this one, note that there is a change. There something was affected. In this case, the job opportunities increased because of the college education. So here you have both hypotheses. Usually the null will be first. This one, will not have a change, whereas alternative is going to be the exact opposite. The alternative is usually going to, show you if there was a change or not a change, or just any effect on your testing. I hope this little video helps, and thank you for watching.